Welcome again, Taurus. February 2014, I'm Dadhichi with your astrology forecast. Very brief forecast, but nonetheless a forecast to keep you abreast of what's happening celestially to the sign of the bull, which you're born under. Now, for those of you that are new, we have been with Taurus looking at a theme associated with career, and this month it's particularly important because we've got a new moon that's just occurred. And I want to step you out of the usual paradigm of looking at the career sector simply as a precursor to what you're going to do, or what type of work you're looking to get at. Because actually this has a lot to do with who you are. This 10th house of the horoscope is all about your self-esteem. And I often say to people that if you're truly professional in what you do, ask any great person, anyone that's great at what they do. Mozart, if you would have asked him, "Oh, what do you do?" He would have said, "I'm a musician, I am a composer." Brad Pitt is an actor. Ask him, "What do you do, Brad?" "Oh, I'm an actor." So it's actually about who you are. What you do is really who you are. So I have a saying there, and it says, doing who you are. So that's the theme this month. Getting down to the practicality of it though, starting on the 1st of February, and some other key dates, 7th of February, 13th of February, 16th of February. These are all important dates associated with the movement of Mercury, which is the communications planet. It's moving in its retrograde motion. So even if you are looking for work this month, Taurus, there may be some little hiccups there, but nothing to get too worried about. Just keep on with who you are. That's what you've got to redefine. And that's what I think this month is the key issue for you. Now, there are a couple of other important issues here that are arising. Speaking about work, the Mars and Sun trine, which happened on the 15th of February, immense energy for work. This 6th house has to do with your workplace. And then again, the 16th of February. So these two dates are very important for communication associated with work, and the power and the drive to convince people that you've got the energy and the prerequisite skills to do what it is you say you can do. So yes, it's important to know who you are, but when it comes down to it, practically implementing yourself in the work that you do is going to be very important this month as well. The Sun moves to the 11th house on the 19th of February. So this is all about profitability. I'm sticking to this theme this month for you. Profitability in the way you earn money through what you do. And again, 11th house is friendships. So there could be some important connection at that time with someone who can help facilitate the sort of work that you're trying to do, an introduction or two that can steer you in the right path to that destination that you've been looking to get to, professionally speaking. Now, there are some legal issues there that I see, nothing to worry about. It will fall your way. Venus in the 9th house now in the triangular aspect to the Sun in the 1st house, 19th of February. Some rather difficult aspects there. I would say don't make any important decisions too quickly at this time due to that retrogression of Mercury. And we see that that's compounded by the right-angled aspect from Mercury to Saturn, thereabouts on the 19th, leading up to the 19th of February, that same date. That can make your thinking a little bit slow. You're not able to get out of your own way. Probably a little bit lazy too, intellectually speaking. So that's why I'm suggesting you don't make any rash decisions at that time. We see Mercury also in a right angle to the Sun around the 24th, but that's going to be countered by the very nice aspect of Venus to Saturn on the 25th. That's a lucky aspect, and it shows some important meanings that can augment the things I've talked about earlier in the reading today. The hard aspect from Jupiter to Uranus on the 26th, one of the final aspects of the month, is a bit of a tough one in terms of your communication. Any letter writing or important communications that you need to do must not be exaggerated at this time. Rather, you should understate what it is you want, and that's going to work much better for you in all of these areas. I haven't talked much about your relationships, but I think if you transpose everything I've said in terms of your career to the relationship side of your life, then you'll be pretty on the money with what I've said as well. So look forward to your company next month, but don't forget in the meantime, join me at astrology.com.au. We have your daily, your monthly and your yearly readings in more detail. Of course, you have a lot of psychics there if you've got personal issues you want to address, and our free psychic readings there for many of you if you want to take advantage of that. Look forward to your company next month. Bye-bye.